Now you finished your senior season real strong, or the sectional championship. Now it's time for recruiting. And in the last segment, you could kind of focus on the previous year. You was getting school letters from all type of schools. Now the new coach, Coach Adago, is getting you recruitment letters from D3 schools. What effect did that have on you?
What the effect that it had on me was really that I didn't really want to go no D3, plain and simple. You know what I mean? Because I knew the talent that I had, and the players that was before me went to better schools, and did their thing. So if I had to go to a D3 school just to play football, I'd rather had not went. So I chose to go to Indiana State. That was my mind thought at the time, though. You know what I mean? If I could go back, I'd have went to a JUCO or anything just to play for the love of the game. But at that point in time, I really wasn't feeling that, because the year before he came in, I'm getting stuff from, Central Michigan, Michigan State, Toledo, Iowa, Illinois. You know what I mean? All the big schools. You know what I mean? I don't know if when Richards left, he took the recruiters with him. And you know what I'm saying?
Always.
He, you know what I'm saying? He didn't want to plug his boy.
Got you.
You know what I mean? And we had some type of altercation where he didn't want to plug me no more. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like.
Hold on. What happened?
I'm feeling like, you know what I mean? Even though Richards left, Richard could have still came and hollered at his boy, and he knew that senior year I needed his help more than anything, more than anybody. You know what I mean? But he shouldn't have allowed him leaving the school to affect our relationship, or him to be able to come back and talk to me.
So did you ever reach out to Coach Richards?
Yeah, I tried to reach out to Richards. You know what I mean? Our senior year, it was a disagreement, because they had an article in the paper. They asked me how I felt about the team my senior year. I told them I felt like it was one of the best teams that I ever been around, one of the most disciplined. That was no knock on Richards. You know what I mean? I felt the players that we had, that was Richards' team. You know what I mean? The players that we had, they did listen more, because when I came to Central, as you know, the other football team before was wild out. You know what I mean? Dudes, you know what I'm saying, were wild out. I'm talking about these guys were really focused. They paid attention. They got good grades in schools. They didn't get in trouble. They didn't get suspended. None of that. They came with some of the traditional things that the Central football team had. But that was Richard's teams that year. You know what I mean? I felt like he could have reached out to me. You know what I mean? And we could have continued business, because he knows as well as I know there was a lot of schools recruiting me, and he had the connection to them. He had the power. He was the one that was able to turn me on to him. After he left, they left, and the new coach that came in was about nothing.
So when you talked to Coach Richards, what did he tell you? Just no, like he can't help you?
I mean, after I tried to get in contact with him, I wrote him. I didn't get no response back, anything. I just left it at that. You know what I mean? I'm from, I come from a place, man, where you only can reach out to so many people, or you could try so much till you just be like, hey, I got to move on. If he didn't want to reach out with me, he moved on with his career. By that time, I was grown enough. I had to move on and find other ways.
Gotcha. So now you're at Iowa State. What's going on there?
Indiana State, we was having a good year there. I didn't play football. Like I said, once I got to Iowa State, I was really disgusted with the whole Hidalgo situation of leaving my senior year like that. Nobody get a scholarship, anything like that. So I was just more focused on my grades. At Indiana State, went down there, and then like my second year after Indiana State, I decided to transfer to St. Joseph, down to St. Joseph, and play a little football, just to say I at least played a little bit. You know what I mean?
I seen you there. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you over the you were by the big bull coming down, running boys over. Big Carl, man.
Okay. So how many years did you play at St. Joe's?
I played a year at St. Joseph. Then I transferred to University of Indianapolis. I finished out over there.
That's right. How'd that go there?
Man, I think it's one of the best experiences in my life. I met a lot of good guys over there out of Indianapolis at the U of I. Big ups, UIndy.
Okay.
Met a lot of good guys over there. Finished up, and now I'm just relaxing, man.
Okay. So after you got done playing at University of Indianapolis, did you have any thoughts of going pro, arena, Canada?
Not really. Of course, while you playing, you always gonna have thoughts of wanting to be an NFL athlete, going on to the next level. my main thing was just to make sure I had no regrets. So that's why I decided to at least give football a try. Ain't no guarantees, but you don't want to have no regrets in the world. You know what I mean? Do what you want to do. Try your best. If that don't work, move on to the next one.